Want a crypto passive income but don't know where to start? Let me show you how to build a simple low stress yield farming portfolio step by step. Now when I say portfolio, this assumes it's going to be few. It won't be. First things first, what we want to do here is check out my website, go to my blog, host of information on different yield farming opportunities and things like that. And again, what we will be looking at here is the handy little tool I built out as a crypto calculator, again just to keep things simple. So first things first, what we want to do is jump on over here to SwapX. Again, SwapX official sponsors of this entire series. Shout out to them. Definitely worth checking out because I think massive opportunity here for SwapX token in general, but the price is so low, and also it's such a user friendly platform, and it's my go-to platform on Sonic at the moment. So with that in mind, what we want to do is build out a position. Now I have a rough thing done up here on Miro dashboard, and you can see here the potential opportunities here. So if you take your eyes over here to required APR calculations, again, this is not APR chasing, APR hunting. This is just trying to strategize ourselves into see where we need to go. So obviously we're investing a small amount of $1,000 into a position. We're required to get 520% APR. Now this is obviously my target here is $100 per week. Not extreme, easily achieved I think in crypto for definite, and without having to risk it all. So this problem here, obviously, straight away, the $1,000 at 520% APR means we're going to be exposed to massive price swings, and our $1,000 is going to fluctuate massively. Plus, APRs mightn't necessarily stay where we want them to be, which is going to be, of course, a massive problem and something we want to avoid. We don't want to be going out of ranges. We don't want to be risking an amount of money on potentially tokens or pairs that we're not comfortable with. So our aim here is probably aiming for $5,000 to $10,000 into positions. Now, some people will be screaming at the screen, I don't have $10,000, I don't have $5,000. Again, this is just to show you potential ways of building it out. And these are ways that I would have built it out over the last number of years in crypto. So what we'll do first is we look at from a $5,000 point of view. Again, we can see roughly our percentages. So we're over here on this super handy tool again. And what we're doing is we're putting $5,000 into it. Now, next we're hunting for our actual positions to get into. So again, we have different options down here. And if we look at even the wrapped Sonic-USDC pair at the moment, and if we scroll down here, you can see it. And at 328%, still extremely high. You're only getting 200, I think, once you go into. So if you deposit USDC into this, it's 227%, and it's weighted obviously 60%, I think, is to USDC and 40 is to wrap Sonic. We're also going to get, obviously, in regard to Sonic, points and stuff like that. But again, we're just ignoring points. So let's say we put it in and we're getting the 227%. 227%. We're never going to compound. We're just looking for cash flow from this scenario. We're looking to build more positions into this. And again, we're looking to pretty much get free positions. So we're in this, we're calculating. And you can see there, our daily return is $31. If we can break it down here. So $31, we're going to be earning roughly $200 a week. We're already after 2x our target. And that's with only a $5,000 deposit into it. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, that is massive change and massive opportunities. And as I said, you're almost growing your portfolio by €1,000 a month, $1,000 a month. So again, massive benefit here. Now, yes, APRs are going to fluctuate. This is why we want to make sure we're getting into positions that we're comfortable in. Now, for me personally, and obviously for you, it could be completely different. I am comfortable holding Wrap Sonic, or Sonic token, because I think what they're building out is massive, and overall, I'm deep into this entire ecosystem now that, I'm absolutely delighted with my bags and positions I have. However, if you're not 100% sure, you're still only getting in and out of different ecosystems and stuff like that, there's also opportunities here. So we have USDC-Wrapped ETH as another position. Again, I haven't mentioned on this as well. And it's 132%. And again, we're still up over $100 a week earnings. Now again, obviously it's going to be slower growing your overall bags, but you can see there now that it's only $5,000. We're up to $100 a week, and this is only going to start growing and growing in positions if you compound it. So again, if we just quickly jump up here and say we compound this every single day, you can see, if you see this top box here, after 1 year of compounding, it's roughly $500 a week. Again, unreal gains, but not realistic over a long, obviously in the year. So keep that in mind. And we have one more position that I was looking at, which is here is a stablecoin position, and it's 32%. Now this is going to be much lower, obviously, returns, but this is where we could potentially change our actual deposits. So we just work it with first to 32%. We're not compounding again. So with 5 grand, we're going to be earning $30 a week. And again, it's roughly $4 or $5 almost every single day. The best thing about this position is a stablecoin position. So pretty much stablecoin position, there's going to be no impermanent loss, and you're going to just be earning the yield. And again, if we have that for a couple of weeks, brilliant. So if we decided, obviously, we just put in the $10,000 into it, it's going to be bring us up to almost up to $61 a week in earnings. And again, it just shows you how quickly you can actually use these protocols to be a cash flow system for your own crypto, your own DeFi portfolio. But with these rewards, what happens is it allows you to get into more positions. So for me personally, this is the way I would do it. Again, not financial advice, but just this is what I would be doing. So I would get into Wrapped Sonic-USDC position. As I mentioned, it was 227%. And if we get into that at 227 and we're putting in just 5,000, we're never compounding. And what happens then is I'm earning the $31 roughly in tokens per day. Now, the next thing what you can do is if we just put it over here, and I'll try and quickly bring in this calculation and see if it works. So we're earning $31 per day. Now with that $31 is you could put it into this any of these other positions. So say the SwapX token, the native token, if you're looking to buy this token. However, what we're looking to do is we're looking to farm it, and that's the main aim here for us. So we can get into this 270%. And again, if we just put it up 270%, and let's assume we've done it for 1 week, it's $217. You can see now that it's a small amount, but $217 now is earning us another $11 a week again. So, or another $1.61. So that straight away is bringing up our total amount here. It's up to $32, $33. And we've started to grow this second position at no expense, no cost to us whatsoever. So within potentially a month of this, we have, as I mentioned, almost $1,000 in it. And you can see now how quickly this starts to compound, and overall your crypto bags grow. So look, that is pretty much the short way of doing it, a quicker way of doing it, I suppose, and getting you to understand, I suppose, how to do it. Again, not financial advice. If you're interested in learning more, getting involved in the group, click the link here, free Discord. What I'm doing is hopefully growing it out bigger and bigger, and eventually have a community of people that are all actively farming and earning passive income, and and I hope to pretty much help everyone avoid all the stupid mistakes that I made over the years. So with that, we're going to leave it there. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day.